Mission start!
And it's Denzel.
And we're here to bring you a long-awaited video, the SNES4IPHONE video.
Asked for by Jack Splicer.
Something numbers. Who is one of our subscribers that we love very much. We just forget your username right now. Yeah, so...
Jack Splicer 0902.
09 something something.
Go.
Yeah, so upon his request, he asked us to do a video on SNES ROMs, and we have come to you with that and more. So today what we are going to do is we are going to talk about the source you can get from Cydia to download them directly to your device, and we will give you a website that you can go to and download whatever you want. They have hundreds of them, and then if you want like a specific game, you can go there.
Woo!
So let's go ahead and hop right into it. You see in the center of my 5-icon dock, down at the bottom, right here using my cursor, there is the SNES app. And yeah, that's what you use to play SNES games. And I'll launch that up for you right there. And it looks a little odd, Denzel.
Is that because you have no games, no ROMs downloaded to it?
Exactly. It looks very lonely.
Yay.
So what we're going to do is, using one of two ways. One is SSH, which we have to the left right there. I'm logged into my iPod Touch right there. We can go ahead and navigate using my mouse. Go ahead and navigate to that directory, just while we're here. And I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So when you're using the website aspect, you need to use SSH to put them into your iPod. So what we're going to do to you...
Hold on a second, Kyle. Is the website aspect that you're about to use, does it only work for Macs?
No, by all means. The reason why the Mac aspect is important to this is because I'm using CyberDuck as my SSH client, but you can also use WinSCP for Windows, and this will work exactly the same. So, yeah, don't worry about Mac or PC, so it's perfectly alright. So yeah, we're going to go to VAR Mobile ROMs, VAR Mobile Media ROMs, and then we're going to go to the SNES folder. And if you have other emulators such as the Game Boy Advance one, which I have there, or the Game Boy for iPhone, or PSX for iPhone, or the Genesis for iPhone, or something like that, they will all appear here, and so the SSHing that I'm covering here will apply for them. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, and unfortunately it's empty. And so what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to get it on your iPod first. So I will display the source. Let's go ahead and head into Cydia, and I'll display the source both on screen now, and it will also be in the description. So, and you'll also have the website and some other stuff for NES and, you know, Genesis and stuff. So, yeah. So once this loads up, we're going to go over into Manage and go down to Sources. Once this loads up here, and we're going to go ahead and type in the source. So yeah, how's that going, Denzel?
This is going okay. I'm just trying to find the videos folder. Why don't you
while it's loading, Denzel has something to tell you about what's going on in the Mission Start world.
We just started up a blog, and right now I am downloading a video to talk about Fat Princess, which is coming out this Thursday. If you have any interest in that at all.
PlayStation Network.
PlayStation Network only.
Yeah, and so that's what he's working on right now. And since it's loaded up, we're going to go into Edit, Add, and we're going to type in the source, keeping the HTTP:// for SNES. You are going to go to iROM repo. Just as you see here. iROM repo, and then you're going to type in .com. There's a convenient button for that, and /Cydia/SNES. And you'll notice from the show notes or the description that they're all the same up until after this slash of the city, and then you just put in whatever you want. So we're going to go ahead and click Add Source. It's going to verify the URL and update my sources, and this should take a few moments. But yeah, while it's waiting, just so you guys know, we're in the process of creating a podcast.
Oh, God.
We're in the process. I would say, Denzel, wouldn't you?
So many problems.
Yeah, there's been some issues, which we will go into. Would you want to go ahead and talk about that now, Denzel, since we're waiting
for it to load?
Waiting for it to load. This is kind of a time-consuming process, but
you talk about it, I am in deep profile picture searching.
Okay, well, what happened was we used a nifty, return to Cydia, nifty application that some of you may be familiar with if you are a user of the Mac OS X, and unfortunately it messed up on us. And so we are stuck at this point where we're halfway through development. It's taped, but we haven't been able to release it to you yet. So be looking out for that. And so you saw what I just did. We went to Sections, and we scroll down, and then in all caps there will be an iROM SNES. Go ahead and hit that. Yeah, and then here are all your, I guess, things. And since I am quite attached to Ness from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, not from it, but I play as him, we're going to go ahead and download Earthbound, which is my best friend, and which, for some reason, is having a seizure. And so we're going to go to Install, Confirm, and it's running. Woo! Victory.
Victory.
Victory. So yeah, if anybody has any way of recording podcasts that is not GarageBand, that would be fantastic.
Or just a way of fixing GarageBand.
Yeah, it lost one of our audio files. So put that in the description, you know, or whatever. And also, if you guys have any other questions about ROMs and stuff, if you want us to cover other emulators or whatever, we can easily do a video on it. It'll take about 5 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and return to Cydia. And after a respring, we'll go ahead and launch into the app and show you Earthbound. Alright guys, so after a respring, we're back in the SNES4iPhone app. And there you see under E, under the Browse section at the bottom, earthbound.smc, and that is the file name. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open that up. Play portraits, and so I have my little iPhone up there in portrait. And it should start. And there you go. You got your Nintendo. And sorry, there's a slight drop in frame rate. This is not current or present in the actual game. And you have your little control scheme that we have also running in the background. And so that is one way of going about it. A little bit of sound, if you want to hear that. And yeah, so that's the one way of going about it. That's how you get SNES ROMs onto your iPod using the source.
Yes, Kyle. I just want to stress that the slowdown is not because of the app itself. It's because of the thing we're using.
Yeah, so we can show it to you on screen in high def. We sacrificed a slight drop in frame rate. Okay, so in the other way about this, or going the other way about it, we can also utilize the internet and a website that hosts these ROMs. So if you have a specific SNES or Super Nintendo game that you want, you can go ahead and go to this website that we've given you and go ahead. And that website is http://doperoms.com/ROMs Super Nintendo NES HTML.